The following directions and specifications are based on a modified design for a 6-foot by 6-foot electric fence developed by L.E. Meadows and W.F. Andelt, Colorado State University Cooperative Extension Service. Electric fencing is a highly effective way to prevent bears from accessing your property and can reduce or eliminate human-bear conflicts. Farmers use electric fences to contain livestock. If it keeps livestock in, it will keep bears out. Fences are easy to construct and cost-effective, and can protect large areas that are difficult to secure. There is no need to be frightened of electric fencing. Electric fences are designed to only cause fear and momentary pain by delivering a brief electrical shock. A pulse of electricity sent through the wire every 1 to 2 seconds gives the animal the opportunity to get away after the initial shock. This video was designed to assist the public. Always follow manufacturer's instructions and use safety precautions when building an electric fence. If you are not certain what materials and tools you're going to need, here is a breakdown of the necessary equipment. You will need 5 metal T-posts, 3 rubber gate handles, electric wiring, 12 T-post insulators, 1 fence charger that covers a 5-mile range, 1 grounding rod, 1 grounding rod clamp, and 4 warning signs. You will also need 1 voltmeter. The tools you will need include a fence post driver, wire cutters, pliers, and a screwdriver. Now that you have the list of materials and tools you will need, let's go step by step to show you how to build an electric fence to secure your outside attractants. You can, of course, modify the fence design to meet your needs. For example, you can replace the AC electric-powered fence charger with a solar-powered charger for areas without a power source. You also can increase from 3 to 4 strands or the size of the area you are enclosing. Keep in mind, you will need to have a T-post at each corner and 1 T-post every 8 feet. Step 1 is to define your space. You may need to put up electric fencing to protect your entire yard or livestock pens, or maybe you just need it around your garbage cans or a fruit tree. Allow for enough space in your fence so that items you want protected are at least 3 feet from the fence perimeter. We don't want a bear to be able to reach through the fence and grab anything. After defining your space, mark where you're going to place your T-posts. As a precaution, ensure there are no electrical wires or pipes under the area you want to protect. The next step is to set up the T-posts. Drive the T-posts at least 1.5 feet into the ground to ensure they are stable. This should be about what your protected space looks like. Now it is time to attach your T-post insulators. Attach 3 insulators on each T-post, spaced at approximately 8, 20, and 32 inches above the ground. Next, clip the vegetation in an 18-inch wide strip between the T-posts, centered under where the wires will be located. It is important to keep this vegetation low at all times to prevent it from getting in contact with your wire, which could short out your fence. Start by wrapping your electrical wiring around the first bottom T-post insulator of your choice. Now run the electrical wiring along the remaining T-post insulators at the bottom level. Keep the wire tight as you attach it to the insulators. When you return to the first insulator, simply run the wiring up to the second level of insulators and continue this process until you wrap around the top level of insulators. After you finish wrapping the electrical wiring around the last T-post insulator, measure about 2 feet of extra wiring and then cut the wire. You will use this extra wire later to connect to the fence charger. Now we will install the gate handles. Cut the electric wire a little less than 1 foot away from the T-post of your choice. Loop one part of the wire to the back of the gate handle and then twist to secure. Finally, take the other part of the cut wire and make a loop for your gate handle to hook onto. Again, twist to secure. Repeat this step until all 3 gate handles are installed. This will be how you will enter and exit your protected area. Ensure that the power is turned off and then simply tug the gate handle towards the loop you made and repeat until all 3 gate handles are unhooked. Now we will drive the 5th T-post into the ground. Place the T-post inside of the protected area and a little over 1 foot away from the T-post that has the extra 2 feet of electric wire that you cut earlier. The fence charger will be attached to this 5th T-post. You can use a simple zip tie to attach the charger to the T-post. Now, using the extra 2 feet of wire that you cut earlier, attach the wire to the fence charger. The wire should be attached to the positive terminal. Some chargers will state whether the terminal is for ground or fence. Now, drive the grounding rod 5.5 feet into the ground. Place the grounding rod clamp over the grounding rod and tighten the left and right screws. Using a piece of electric wiring, wrap the wire to the negative terminal or the terminal marked as ground. Run the remaining wire down to the grounding rod clamp and loop the wire through the hole where the center screw is located. Now tighten the center screw. Using 2 pieces of electric wire, tie warning signs on each side of the fence. You can also tie flagging on the fence to make it more visible to both people and animals. If using an AC-powered fence charger, run an extension cord from your home to the charger, and you are now ready to go. Keep these important points in mind. Keep vegetation well below the electric fence wires. Drive the T-posts 1.5 feet into the ground. Drive the ground rod 5.5 feet into the ground. The bottom wire should be 8 inches above the ground. Ensure wires are tight. Maintain a 3-foot interior gap from the fence. Frequently monitor the fence with a voltmeter. You should now have a fully functional electric fence.